This podcast is sponsored by Kangen Water. Change your water. Change your life. Status. Hello, Dana.
Hi. What's up?
How are you feeling today?
Kind of physically uncomfortable.
Is your physical uncomfort because I'm in the room with you?
No, not because of you. You're pretty cool, but like.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. My birth control fucked me up.
Oh no, darling.
Yeah. Sorry, I get distracted and I lose my train of thought. Yeah, my face is all swollen. I'm all itchy. And yeah, I woke up with big old poofy lips.
Your lips look to die for.
Do they?
They do.
Okay. Well, that's what I'm uncomfortable about. It's just like, am I going to die? Do I need to go to the doctor? I don't want to go to the doctor because I have crappy insurance and all the doctors suck.
They do.
Yeah. But you're cool.
Oh, well, I'm no doctor, but I have thought about going to naturopath school because I believe in holistic medicine.
What is holistic medicine?
Holistic medicine is using nature to cure your problems. So, for example, you're itchy. Maybe you should take a bath in some apple cider vinegar with a little dash of eucalyptus to calm your skin down.
Oh man, I'm too big for baths.
You're not too big for baths.
I don't think I can fit into a bathtub.
We gotta get you the right size bathtub.
Yeah, that's true.
So, Dana, I feel like I've been trying to get you into this room for a while now. And, you're a lovely young lady, but it seems like you got a lot of issues that you need to talk about.
Yeah, I have a lot.
Besides your physical problems that you're having today, what about your spirits? What about your mentality? What areas are you wanting to focus on today?
My fucked up brain, my anxiety, my OCD, my self-hatred, my body dysmorphia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my eating disorders, my depression, my social anxiety,
Okay.
my performance anxiety,
Okay.
my health anxiety,
Okay.
worrying about my parents dying all day long,
Oh, wow. Okay.
birth control anxiety.
Okay.
Not anxiety while driving. I love driving.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but a lot of shit.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, not sure how many of those topics we can cover in a half an hour.
Yeah.
But what would you say is on the top of your list?
Whatever one won't make me cry.
Oh, honey, I feel like you should let your emotions flow. You should be open to crying. Sometimes the triggers for anxiety are because there's trapped emotions inside. So we got to let those out. So please do not be afraid to cry.
Oh,
I do not judge. My shoulder is here to catch your tears.
Thank you.
Or the pillow, whatever you're more comfortable with.
Let me think about it.
Okay.
I once had a therapist who, I've never told anyone this. It's not a terrible story at all. It sounds dramatic, but it's not. Anyway, I once had a therapist who my previous therapist met while she was jogging. And because that previous therapist was moving to New Zealand, she thought, oh, I'll recommend this woman I just met a second ago to my patient so she can go see this therapist. And I did. And that therapist told me in every session that my issues are all because I am carrying the weight of all the women in the world on my shoulders. And that's why I have so many mental health issues. And yeah, and I was like, thank you. And then I left forever. Terrible. So
who's to say that you're responsible for all women of the world?
I don't, fuck that shit.
I do believe that as a woman and as healing our own personal traumas that we can heal all the women in the world, but I don't believe that we carry the burden of everybody on our shoulders.
Yeah.
She
Especially the hot ones.
Wacko.
Yeah, she's super wacko.
Wacko,
she's
wacko.
super, yeah, she was weird.
Wacko, wacko,
Yeah.
wacka, flacka. Weird.
He's hot.
Who?
If that's what I'm thinking of. Waka Flocka?
Willy Wonka's cousin?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I like him.
Back in my day, me and Willy Wonka had to go around.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Did you do stuff in that elevator, the flying elevator?
Oh, he took me on the Hershey Highway.
I've never had a therapist talk like that, and I love that. Like, do you see I just, like, opened up right now to you? Mm-hmm. Oh, my God, I just therapized myself.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm your friend, Dana. Just remember that.
Thank you.
So how about we do a little breathing exercise to get you to open up and decide what it is that is just right there bugging you that you need to get out and release today. Does that sound okay?
Yeah.
So anxiety, you said anxiety, mainly everything was anxiety.
Yeah.
And you mentioned a little bit of self-hatred.
Yeah, fuck that. I don't want to talk about that one.
Oh, I'm just, trying to figure out what it is.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out where your chakras may be misaligned.
Oh, okay.
So we can do a little breathing exercise and bring in some stonework. Would that be okay with you?
Do I have to, like, take my shirt off?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, honey, you're in a safe place.
Okay.
This is a therapy couch, not a casting couch.
Okay.
All right. So why don't you go ahead and kick up your feet, relax.
I can put my shoe,
That's perfectly fine.
You sure?
It's perfectly
okay. Because I do this at home. Like, I sit on my bed. I mean, my bed is covered in all sorts of disgusting shit. So let's.
I'm gonna do 2 stones with you. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna give you a green adventurine, because darling, you are an adventure.
Yeah?
This is going to be placed over your heart. Be careful with your microphone there.
Oh, thank you. What, do I just, like, set it on my tit?
You can do that.
Okay.
Before you do that, why don't you go ahead and grab it and just rub it in your hands and create some warmth. Let that energy begin to flow. Wonderful. And then you can go ahead and place it on your heart. If you can hold it, that would be great as well. Yeah, whatever hand you'd like to use. And then I'm going to give you this citrine.
Ooh.
And you're going to put this in your rib cage, right there in your diaphragm.
Okay.
Are you a singer?
Kinda.
Yeah. So you should be familiar with how energy flows there.
Not really.
A little bit.
Maybe.
If you've sang.
Yeah.
For sure. Okay. So go ahead and get comfortable. You can relax, rear your head if you want to scooch down a little bit. Get in a comfortable state and begin to breathe with me. And exhale. Good. So wherever you're feeling that anxiety, any nervousness, I want you to recognize where in your body that's happening. And then when you breathe in, I want you to take that breath to that space. Surround your breath with that space. And then push it out as you exhale. Okay?
Okay.
Go ahead and do that a couple times.
I'm sorry.
Now, we're going to recite a mantra called Yam. It's to open up your heart chakra. The vibration of Yam helps rip that heart chakra right open, which I hope, my intention is it will help with a little creating some self-love, okay? So you're gonna breathe in, and as you breathe out, you're gonna go, Yam.
Yeah.
I know. It seems so silly at first.
Yeah. Okay. I can do it.
Good.
Wait, are you gonna do it with me?
Yes.
Okay.
Would you like me to do it with you?
Yeah. Let's do
Okay.
a duet.
Okay. We'll go breathe in together. Very good.
Oh, I let all that shit out.
And You do have a beautiful voice.
Thanks.
You think you can do it one time on your own?
Yeah.
Good. You know, I find quite a similarity between my clients struggling with anxiety is they tend to laugh during the yam quite a bit.
Yeah.
And I think you're getting out those anxieties.
Yeah.
So why don't we just keep doing it until we find the laughter to disappear?
Okay? I like how that summoned the cats. That's always my goal. Do whatever I can to get the attention of a cat so I can do shit with it later. Like,
Are you insinuating you're going to harm my cat?
No. I mean, like, craft projects and stuff. There's this book. Okay, it sounds terrible, but it's not. There's this book that teaches you all the crafts you can make with cat hair.
Oh.
Yeah, and it's like cat hair that you find around your house, and then you
Very interesting topic, and I would like to learn more about it, but I do feel like you're diverting the subject.
I am.
So let's go ahead and go back to the yams.
Okay.
Okay, close your eyes and make sure you're taking in as much air as you possibly can before reciting the yams. Very good. See how the laughter just went away?
Yeah.
Are you feeling a little bit more relaxed, at ease?
Yeah, I feel like I just took a Xanax.
That's good.
Yeah.
So the yam is the holistic Xanax.
Damn. So I have to do this like all day long?
I would do it when you feel like you're on the verge of an anxiety attack.
I like it. I dig it. I'm going to do it.
Yeah. So I want you to do one more and keep your eyes closed and then tell me, what is it that's bothering you so much after you're done doing the yam? That one thing that's just in your face that won't go away.
Okay.
Okay?
Social anxiety.
All right. Let's talk about that more. When do you find your social anxiety at its highest peak? What situation are you in?
When I'm out at a comedy show and and there are a bunch of comics there, or there are just a bunch of people there that I should socialize with, and it makes me so nervous that I can't. It's hard to come up with the words. Like, I don't know what to say, or like who to say it to, or like who to like cling to in that situation. Who makes me comfortable? Like.
Okay.
Yeah.
And are you feeling this anxiety when you arrive at the venue? Is this more of like, and does it go away after you perform?
So I don't get anxiety with performing. And I think that's just like something a lot of us, that's our thing. The anxiety happens more on the drive there and like the entire day of like it's more like I get like the normal butterflies about performing, but like the excited butterflies about doing like a big show, but I obsess and have like ruminating thoughts all day about, oh God, okay, what if this person's there? And it's people I don't have a problem with, who I know don't have a problem with me. It's just because it's this person has this status in the community, or this person's, I don't know. I just overthink meeting people and overthink talking to people, and then I become someone who doesn't talk to people.
Okay. So
sorry, I just snorted.
Are you afraid of the impression you're going to put forth? What's the deep root? So you mentioned the status of the other people.
Yeah.
So is it more of you're trying to find a way to climb yourself up to the top and you're not sure how to put a good impression forward?
Yeah, I think that's a big part of it. Like, I am, because I feel like I'm such a weird person, or like I'm twitchy, I'm awkward, and I worry that, if I'm like talking to club bookers or just people who have a lot of experience or they've been doing comedy for years, and I love their comedy and respect them already, then I worry. I just don't know how to talk to them. I want to treat them like a normal person, but they intimidate me. Like, I get intimidated by people easily. When they've done nothing, they just,
This is a classic example of just self-love and being more comfortable in your skin, because Dana, we all know you're twitchy and weird, and that's what we love about you. I mean, you talk about it on stage,
yeah.
Like, and everybody loves it. It's a little weird at first, you're a little confusing, but they were like, oh my God, I love her. She's so confusing. I don't know her strategy behind her stand-up, but she's making me laugh, and it's random, and I love this girl. And I love that you are embracing your Tourette syndrome when you're on stage, right?
Yeah.
So why can't you do that in real life?
I've never thought of that. I can't believe I've never thought of that. It's like, if I want to be comfortable with myself, I just need to be myself. That's so fucking crazy. Whoa. Like, that's whoa. Like, because I hold my twitches in a lot. Like, I go out in public and I'm like, oh man, don't do that thing. Don't do that thing. And
then it happens.
It happens, or the urge is bad.
Well,
yeah.
I think just think about your performance, right? Like, you let people know. You tell them on stage, I have Tourette's. I have these outbursts. I have these urges. You explain it so people know what to expect, which I think is a very notable and noble thing to do, because you really don't have to explain shit to nobody. You are who you are, right?
Yeah.
But you already do it. You can do the same thing when, you're working or talking with a booker. I mean, if they already saw your set, they may wonder if it's true or if it's not true. And you can let them know if you're feeling a little twitchy. Hey, I'm a little twitchy today. I have Tourette's and I had caffeine, so it's really on fire,
And that's something I stopped doing 3 or 4 months ago now. Caffeine.
Good.
Oh yeah,
It does not help your anxiety.
Yeah, what a dumb thing to do.
Yeah. But, letting them know who you're dealing with. It's kind of like, when you meet a foreign exchange student and they say, oh, I'm so sorry, my English very bad,
Yeah.
It's a little quick disclaimer. That way the air is clear. They know what to expect. You know what to expect. And then just be the Dana that everybody loves.
Man, I'm going to do that. I don't know how, though.
Well, you got to practice somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah, like talking to people, asserting myself, or even just, going up and asking, or being direct and asking like a direct question, like, hey, can you book me on something?
Yeah.
That's, I mean.
And you can call him a douchebag and it'll be completely dismissible because you have Tourette's.
That is so true. I need to start using that to my advantage too.
Yeah. I mean, how often are you going to a comedy show and seeing other comedians perform where you really liked their set? Do you ever go and compliment those people after and let them know?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So there you go. Conversation, natural conversation. Don't force it,
Yeah.
Don't feel like you have to go and say hello to someone. Of course, it's respectable to go to the booker, to go if the owner's there or whatever who's there, and just say, hey, thanks for having me, great show. Just being cordial. That's really all you got to do.
Yeah.
But if there's some other comic that was performing there with you and you don't like that person, you don't have to create anxiety thinking you have to say hi to that person. Let them say hi to you, and you can say hello back, and then walk off and go, douchebag. I don't like that guy.
And that's exactly because what I think about, like with like going to like CB Live, going to the open mic there where I know there's every comic's there. Like, and I see, because I don't actually mind hugging. That's the thing. I just don't know when I should, or if I should wait for someone else to do it. But it's like, you know what? I'm just making that decision. It's like, I'm just going to let them do it, and then I'm just going to go with it. Because if they give me a hug, I mean, unless it's even if it's some like stinky, nasty, smelly dude or whatever, like, I'll let him hug me. It's cool, but now if I go to hug them, that's when I make it awkward. I make it so awkward. Or when I like reach my hand out and they'll reach to shake, and I'll do a fist, and then I'll just go like because I'm done. I'm just, oh my God. So
make it funny. It's funny. We've all done that. You know, it's like that weird thing where, you know, you go in to like, and they try to give you a kiss on the cheek, and then, you know, it's like, you just laugh at it. You know, we're not perfect.
Yeah, that's true.
But, you know, what I was going to mention earlier is I believe that you may have some empathic qualities, which is when you feel the energy of other people all around you. Typically, that's where a lot of anxiety comes from. So you might be feeling other people's weird vibes aside from yours, which is probably why you get this social anxiety, because your body and your spirit knows you're going to be in a room with a whole lot of different personalities and a whole lot of different energies, right? And it makes you nervous because you don't know how to deal with it.
Yeah, and there are a lot of different energies. Like some energies that are cool, I'm cool with being around. Some energies I don't want to be around, but enjoy observing. And then some energies where I want to avoid at all costs.
So I think being observant of those energies, right?
Yeah.
Like, don't think that you have to engage with every energy, every personality. Be a little bit more observant. I do too, like to people watch. For example, I was at Alice Vlappy's Burnout a couple weeks ago, and it was so much fun, but I was experiencing anxiety. The social anxiety didn't start until I got there. I was experiencing anxiety because it's like, I've been doing comedy for almost 10 years, and I had never done a roast show before.
Ooh,
I was like, how can I even call myself a comedian? I've never done a roast show before. And so leading up to it, you know, you're preparing all the roasts for everybody, and you don't know who you're gonna get paired up with because it's bucket style. And then you see all the people that are showing up just to see if they can get on the show. And then not only that, when I got there, all the comedians were being so weird to each other because they were like in fight mode, you know?
Oh, man.
So I would go and I'd say hi to everybody, and everybody was weird. It was super weird energy. I felt like nobody liked me. I felt like I was back in high school again. I was like, ew, I do not want to be here.
Oh, man.
So you know what I said? You know what? Let everyone else be weird. I'm sure it'll be cool after all the roasts come out. I'm going to go and sit by myself at this table over here, and I'm going to enjoy my own energy and all the other good energy in the room and just not even pay attention to the weird energy. So that's what I did. I sat by myself. All the comedians were in one area. I sat at this one table by myself. There was some bystanders that were coming by to watch. I made friends with them. Got them to listen to my podcast, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And I had a really, really good time. And then after the show was over, everybody was back to normal, you know? So I just had to figure out how to adjust my environment and my surroundings and my thought process to the whole thing to make myself more comfortable, right?
And like, yeah, did you like, because like when I do that, I like it when, if I'm like sitting by myself, I like it when people come up to me and say hi. It's like, okay, because I'm in my comfortable spot now, so now it's okay. And I like that, just that spin on it, just making that your personal, your own space, your own energy. Jesus,
Yeah.
It's these rocks.
They work.
Man.
They're magical.
Oh, man.
So yeah, have ownership, right? Like have ownership of your energy, what you're allowing into your bubble, what you're not letting into your bubble. I think if you're feeling compelled to say hello to someone, like, like a gut instinct, like, oh, I should go talk to that person, I do think that you should follow that. But if it's more of like a confusion, like, oh, I don't know if I should say hi to that person, I've seen that person around or whatever, like, then just a little wave from across the room or whatever.
Yeah.
Fist bump after you get off the stage, but don't feel so, what's the word, objectified, or like you have to.
Yeah.
Because
Because
you are there to perform. You're not.
Yeah.
You're not there. And I think this is a big mistake that comedians make, is they go to a show and they're so focused about the other comedians there, when really you should be more so engaging with the audience and the people that like your performance.
Yeah, that's true.
You're building your following. You're building your audience.
Yeah.
So I typically will try to like stand outside after a show and say thank you to everyone that came to the show before they leave,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So maybe just try to recenter that focus.
I will. It'll make things a lot more enjoyable, I think.
Yeah, for sure. So we got a few more minutes. Is there anything else that's bothering you? You mentioned earlier you're having some birth control problems.
Oh, yeah, my NuvaRing. Fuck that thing. I have no idea if the birth control is causing the issues I've been dealing with. Mm-hmm. The allergic reaction. But it's just because I've also, since I got the NuvaRing, the entire time I've been thinking I would rather have the IUD. Mm-hmm. So I'm already in that mindset. But yeah, my tattoos got all swollen and itchy this morning.
Why don't you just take a break? Sometimes the hormonal release from the birth control can lead to make your craziness crazier.
Yeah, I don't know. Hey! Oh, you're so pretty.
That's Peter.
Peter?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Peter. Oh my God, I feel better. Oh my.
Do you have animals?
I have 2 puppies.
Oh.
Well, I mean, dog puppies, but yeah, 2 puppies.
They are great, aren't they?
Oh, They're the best. I've never owned a cat because my entire family is allergic. Not me, but
I think people saying they're allergic to cats is complete bullshit. I think they just don't like animals.
Ooh, did you hear that? My inside sounds.
So yeah, why don't you consider taking a little break? Let your...
From fucking?
Well, from putting your body through these like unnormal estrogen releases, Just let your vagina do its thing.
Oh, man.
I mean, there are condoms.
Fuck condoms. Fuck condoms. No way, no how.
So you're telling me that you just like to go out there and have your hot dogs raw?
I just have my one hot dog raw.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, for 2.5 years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, keep
so
that one hot dog. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're in a relationship, but is your relationship healthy?
Oh, it's amazing.
Okay.
I love my boyfriend so much. But yeah.
So are you 2 planning on having children, or is he like doesn't want to have any kids, or?
Oh yeah, we are not parents. We do not want to be parents.
So then why should you suffer with the NuvaRing, and why should your vagina go through all this trauma? Have him snip his loop. Snip his tunnel.
I know, because I'm carrying the weight of the world in my vagina.
I don't think we should grow to believe such a atrocious idea. But why doesn't he take a little bit of responsibility?
Oh,
Why does it have to be the woman's responsibility to make sure they don't get pregnant when he doesn't want to have kids either?
Yeah. No, I don't know. I don't want him to
there
have
are some
surgery.
pretty good condoms out there that makes it feel like you're almost raw dogging.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
You can't knock it till you try it.
God, that cat.
I think they even have goat skin condoms now, which I hear is better than sheepskin condoms.
I'm not going to put a fucking goat inside of me when my body reacted to
I'm just saying, Dana.
You want me to put a goat in me?
The burden of birth control should not rely solely on you. You're dealing with enough. I
don't know. I think it's fine. But I'm a chill kind of cat like that. Like that cat over there. It's like, birth control I started taking it when I was 20. Up until now, I'm 35. It hasn't caused me a single problem. So it's like, I'm cool with having this responsibility.
It hasn't caused you a single problem, but here you are talking about all your anxieties.
I know.
How do you know that's not linked?
I wondered that the entire time, but well, now I'm going to find out because I'm going to get an IUD or something at some point. Maybe I'll take a break, but I don't know.
I think you should take a break for a year.
A year? What?
I think that's a good trade-off. 1 year of sacrificing a little cheap thrill for using rubber instead and letting your hormones adjust back to normal. Don't you think that's a fair trade-off? Does a little piece of rubber really make that big of a difference?
I don't know. I haven't used one in years.
You should
I don't even remember.
You should try it. That's going to be my assignment for you. The next time you come back, I want you to at least try it for a month or so. Get your boyfriend on board.
With what? The sheep?
Whatever you feel works best. You don't have to do the sheepskin ones. You can do regular ones. I got a whole treasure chest of condoms that I can send home with you today. Not the whole chest because I'm going to need some at some point. One day I will get lucky, but I'll send you home with, a brown paper bag. It'll be kind of like Planned Parenthood, but cooler. And you can try some out and see what you like the best.
I'll try them. I can't guarantee I won't blow them up into like balloons.
I just want you to try different things to see what might be triggering some anxiety. That's all. Process of elimination.
Yeah.
Well,
as of right now, there is no birth control in me, except for whatever's left over from that dick hole ring.
Wonderful.
Fuck that thing. NuvaRing. Fuck that thing.
Okay, I'm not trying to get a lawsuit here, Dana. Okay, I think it's time to call it a day. I am glad that you came by.
Me too.
And I'm glad that I gave you some different perspectives to work with. And before we go, would you like to share with any of our listeners or viewers today on how they can check you out and get in touch with you?
I'm on Instagram, Dana Whissen, at Dana Whissen. I'm pretty much always on Instagram. I also I produced The Bro Show, all women stand-up sketch comedy show where all the women perform as bros. Follow us at The Bro Show PHX on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. We're dope as fuck.
Awesome. I love seeing women in drag. It's definitely a show that you have to check out.
Yeah.
If you want to learn more about Dana or learn more about how you can try some awesome condoms, you can visit our website at lifecoachingcomedians.com. You can also go to lifecoachingcomedians.com/support to get a link to try some awesome condoms today. Don't forget that on Thursdays we do therapy. Thank you so much for joining us today. Be well. Namaste.
I loved the session. I haven't been to therapy in a long time, and I've needed it for a long time. And I learned some shit about myself that that is really gonna help me, and my mind is kind of blown. So I'm really excited about the stuff I learned and the tools I learned during my session. Fuck yeah, I will. I'll come back. Yeah. And the therapy office or life coaching office is dope too.
Dana Whissen. What a lovely young lady. I really hope that she takes everything I said to heart. And I do think that she has the power within herself to take over her anxiety and conquer it all. I do hope that she takes my advice about those condoms. I mean, you never know. You never know. Safe sex is the best sex.